that EEG has been the go-to non-invasive modality for all wearables, but fNIRS is starting to receive more attention. Obviously, they both have their pros and cons, but which use case you see fNIRS overtaking EEG in? For example, maybe simultaneous monitoring of brain activity and stimulation is something where fNIRS might work better. But what is your take on this? Where would fNIRS be better?
Yeah, so I'm really excited about fNIRS. I think that EEG is going to be a continued modality that we use. But for example, I think that fNIRS is better for testing things like frontal lobe blood flow. I
Yes.
think we've got a good amount of evidence that increased blood flow to the frontal lobe helps with attention. And I think that attention and focus is something that is going to be huge for the neuro wearables community, because it's something that such a wide portion of the population really finds very valuable. If you think about all the athletes and even people at work trying to improve their focus without pharmaceuticals, we all know that stimulants like Adderall have been vastly overprescribed, at least in the US. So I think having alternatives to those pharmaceutical interventions for focus is extremely important. And I think that fNIRS is a good modality for going in that direction. I think that there are a couple different modalities of fNIRS that we should be keeping our eyes on. There's continuous fNIRS, there's time domain fNIRS. There's what Mary Lou Jepson is trying to do with open water, which is combine fNIRS with ultrasound to do structural imaging. I think that there's a lot more, from what I've seen, there's more variability in applying fNIRS than EEG right now, because of all the different ways that you can track blood flow, and then also use near infrared light to provide structural imaging. So it's extremely exciting. I think that it's going to create some pretty fantastic technologies for us to play with over the next 10 years.